Video log number 1 for Grow Table, I guess is what I'm going to call this one. It is the 24th of March, 2013. This is built, my room's right there. This is built on our side yard. This is the south-facing wall of the house. So we just finished putting most of this stuff together today, but we've got some 55-gallon drums in here with some fish. You can see some of the fish in there, not very many of them. And they're all connected through the back. All connected through the back through this 2-inch PVC. I'll be doing another video on how to thread those properly. We had a hell of a time. Currently, I have the drain going through this filter to filter out most of the big stuff. And then I'm going to be putting a different filter over there. There's our electrical. This is 6 feet by 4 feet. It's almost a whole sheet of plywood, but the area that we had, we've got our gas meter right here, so we couldn't cover that up. Building this up so then you use all of the wood and everything, it would be 4 feet by 8 feet, just a standard sheet of plywood. So it goes up from that pump into this thing here. It's like a water harp almost. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It makes a neat sound. Goes into this bed of pumice and random river rocks and stuff like that. And this is my biofilter right here. This is most of the biofilter material. The dam is just some standard bricks with gaps put between them so then the water can go ahead and get through. I've got some Swiss chard in here. They're just the pre-started Swiss chard with the little root balls on them. Didn't bother putting them in any material or anything like that, just have them soaking in there. So the water fills up over there, goes through those cracks, goes through all this perlite. It's that deep, so however deep that is, I'd say that's about 2 inches, maybe 2.5, 2.25, something like that. So then it goes through that, and then it goes into here, which is a net cup. Well, first of all, there's a bulkhead fitting, a 2-inch bulkhead fitting inside of here, and then it goes into the drain thing that you guys saw previous. And then we took a net cup and cut the bottom out of the net cup, so it'll stop most of the major stuff. And then we put the bricks around it, and then we put the gravel around here so it keeps the perlite from going through, because we were having an issue with that a little bit. So then I just put this over the top to keep major stuff from falling in, and it just sits like that. So these are the size of the trays that we will be using. I don't know, how big are these things? Maybe like maybe 1.5 feet. I don't know, 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. But anyways, so I guess what this video is really about is an introduction to this, as well as an introduction to our control group here. We got a bunch of radish seeds, just some radish seeds that were sitting around, and we're going to be trying different techniques here. We've got this screen material. This is a double mesh dog screen that's meant for a screen door. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little better. There we go. Double mesh for a screen door. It's supposed to be rip proof for dogs and stuff like that. You can see that there's, no, come on, you can see that there's 2 sets of strands for everything, so it's pretty sturdy. So what we have here up in this first one right here is just the screen sitting right on top of the perlite. It's saturated with water because the perlite draws the water all the way up to the top. And then right here we have some gauze with seeds sandwiched between 2 pieces of gauze. Right here we have an open gauze which just has seeds seeds sitting on top of gauze. We have this one here, which is gauze with some of this other stuff on top of it. What we have here is some of that stuff with gauze sitting on top of it. And then we have seeds just put straight into the system. So for proper sprouting, it's supposed to be pitch black for them, but pretty warm. So with the pond liner that I got some extra, actually a lot of extra. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this over the top, and then I'm putting rocks on it so it doesn't blow away. And what this is going to be used for is it's going to keep the heat in and the moisture, and it's going to keep the UV light out. So I guess what I'll be doing is I'll just be doing some video updates, pictures, you know, crap like that. So yeah, I guess that's it. We need to have a lock on it because of my mom's daycare. This thing, I don't know, got our basic tools over here for cleaning and scooping out dead fish and stuff. Oh, we were having an issue connecting it like this. We had to put a baffle in the middle T section because the water would go from this first 55-gallon drum past the second one and go straight into the third. So the second one was really only used for water storage, but the water in the middle one was like 10 degrees cooler than the water in that one or up here. So what we ended up doing is we cut a baffle and we stuck it into the T, and we'll be doing a video on that as well. Stuck it into the T, and that allowed for the water to go through the 90, through the 2-inch tubing, out, and it hits the baffle and it goes into this 55-gallon drum, swirls around, goes back into it, continues going back up, and then into the pump. So also each one of the 55-gallon drums have gravel and stuff like that in them, just to help keep the filth down and all that. So we put this screen on the front here because this is the south-facing side of the house, and I don't want a bunch of algae growing in. We have a hardware cloth. Let me take care of this real quick. We've got hardware cloth behind it like that, so nothing can push through, and that's for the daycare. Legally we have to have that there so they don't push through the thing. But yeah, I guess that's it. Well, I got this other system over here, but that'll be a different video. I'll just introduce it real quick. Some of these plants were started in here, so this system's very old, or at least the tubes are. This was added to it. Oh well, I'll do another video on this next time. Well, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching.